and welcome back to Hologround. I'm Lucas, and I'm here with Alec.
Oh.
And we're finally starting Soul Reaver 2, and by starting I mean continuing from where we left off, which was only half an hour. We barely got this to start. We barely got to see the start.
Remember the controls? Double tap circle to get
For
the
Soul
Reaver
Reaver.
out. Yeah, it works differently now.
Nah. Again, my biggest issue with the controls now is mostly the fucking water controls.
Yeah, you're gonna hate them. I'm not sure why they changed them up to something.
Nah, I have no clue.
I sensed that in time my journey would return me full circle to this place. Infiltrating the fortress, however, would be no small feat. The balcony that had provided my escape was now well beyond my reach, leaving this massive gateway as the only means of entry. The gates were sealed, but like the time-streaming chamber I had seen earlier, their operation was undoubtedly linked to that odd crystal mounted above the entrance.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
That's the power you'll have eventually.
Okay. Right. Okay. They don't need to be executed to die this time around. Because most of my enemies are human.
Yep.
Oh, I can execute them. It's just not necessary.
Yep.
Eh. What?
Yeah, but
Oh.
that's a vampire. They never upgraded the texture on them for some reason, or the model. So it's the texture is slightly upgraded, but yeah, the model's not.
It is literally the same, like, squarish kind of head. Just with a better texture.
But yeah, like Mobius mentions that the vampire hunt is actually ongoing right now.
Right.
This is after Kain killed William the Just. So the vampire hunt from that time is full in effect.
Oh, okay. I mean, aren't we kinda... Ooh, that was a range attack.
Yep, now you have ranged attacks.
What was I gonna say? Aren't we kinda obstructing it by doing all this shit? The vampire hunt, I mean. By, you know...
Not really.
Slaying the vampire hunters.
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, in what way? What's your
I mean,
process?
we're kind of killing the people responsible for killing vampires. You know?
Yeah. There's plenty of them. It's not like you're killing all of them. Even Mobius said, "Do what you have to do,
Fair enough.
but keep the casualties to a minimum." That's all he said. He's not gonna explain anything to the men. He says that they will not understand his presence here because he looks fiendish. He looks like a devil or a vampire.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah, so they are going after him. There is a crusade, basically.
Ow.
Crow.
Bird.
Bird.
Oh, I cannot kill.
Leave the bird alone, Lucas.
Don't tell me what to do.
Does a crow enjoyer ask you to leave the crow alone?
Leave the crow alone. Oh, it's vanishing.
Yeah.
It vanished
Into
twice.
green smoke. Yeah, because there were two crows.
Are we sure that's a crow?
Yeah. Why? Why would you doubt that it's a crow, Lucas?
Because crows don't evaporate on green smoke. If you ask me,
Maybe they're magical crows.
then they're not crows.
Hey, you're a dog killer. You got dog killer perk.
In my defense, it came for me.
That's what they all say.
Oh, shut up.
Also, that's what she said.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what is it? I can jump inside.
Some kind of scaling thing.
I swear, sometimes I can't make sense of what I'm seeing. Ah, now that makes sense. They really didn't bother with those vampires.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, the thing.
What a great battle. The perspective was just mesmerizing.
Yeah.
Are you okay, buddy? Do you need help over there?
He's patrolling. He's patrolling, Lucas. He's a big boy.
He's not going anywhere, Alec.
He's at the edge of the waterfall. I think he's just stuck there.
I know.
Yeah, our dog. Use your dog slayer perk, Lucas. Oh no, you lost the dog slayer perk.
I kind of fell down, and I feel
Guess
like
we'll have to go around again.
I was gonna say I feel like I kind of have to. Oh, okay, it's not that bad. I thought I had to go from farther away.
No.
Wow, they sure last for a lot longer.
Yeah, because this is not vampires anymore.
when you said that dogs have the same mental illness as their owners, is this what you meant?
I mean, I didn't say that on stream, but yes. And I didn't say dogs have the same mental illness as their owners. I
dogs
said
can
pets can
get.
develop.
Yes.
Yeah, pets can develop the same mental illness as their owners.
I guess I don't have that.
You don't have that
power
ability anymore. Nope. Kind of useless even in Soul Reaver 1.
Nah.
Other than puzzles.
That looks like the perfect place to use it if you ask me also.
Yeah.
Also, this looks like
Probably
the
should have restarted my connection before we started.
It's crapping out?
Well, your footage is finicky for me. So I know your thing is fine, but I'm getting this warning over Discord. The stream you're viewing currently has reduced video or audio quality. This may be due to network conditions.
Right.
So you keep going, I'll be right back, I guess.
Okay. Fair enough.
These vampires had nothing in common with the deranged jackals I left behind in Kain's derelict empire. They seemed to retain much of their former humanity. In this era, vampires were clearly not the uncontested predators we had been. These creatures were hunted mercilessly and oppressed. And while I still believed that vampirism was a plague and had to be wiped out. There was nothing noble or righteous in this crusade. This was simply
basically
ruthless persecution.
Nah.
Okay, I'm rebooting now.
Okay. Wow, this one really wants to kill me. Yank.
I'm back.
Welcome back. You missed one guy beating the shit out of me.
I didn't miss anything.
Okay. Yeah.
You have to hold it.
Ah. Well, that's dumb.
Why?
This is a stupid.
Why do you think that's dumb, Lucas?
I was joking.
No. That's a good observation, honestly.
The pillars of Nosgoth, pristine,
Oh well.
whole,
My favorite scene in this series.
uncorrupted. I had
As I've
never
shown you
beheld
before.
them in this
Yeah.
undefiled state. Yet something profound and indelible resonated within me at the sight. And there, waiting at the very heart of the pillars, was the canker that was destined to destroy them.
I know you're there, Raziel.
Mobius led me to you, Kain, though I might have guessed you'd meet me here.
And if Mobius told you I was hidden on the underside of hell, would you throw yourself into oblivion to pursue me? Mobius trawls for the ignorant and unwary, hauling his gasping prey from the streams of their destinies. Stay out of his net, Raziel.
Spare me your elaborate metaphors, Kain. I have pursued you here for one purpose. You will pay for your betrayal, and balance will thus be restored to Nosgoth.
And whose will is satisfied then? The will of Raziel or Mobius?
Would I be better manipulated by you, Kain? Now, turn and face me. The chase is over.
This isn't a chase, Raziel. We are merely passengers on the wheel of destiny, describing a perfect circle to this point. We've been brought here for a reason. I've seen the beginning and the end of our story, however, and the tale is crude and ill-conceived. We must rewrite the ending of it. You and I.
Face me, Kain. Even you shouldn't die a coward's death.
Isn't it customary to grant the condemned a final request?
I recall no such courtesy from you.
Indulge me, Raziel. All I ask is that you listen. This is the sublime moment of our undoing, Raziel. The ineffable fulcrum upon which swings the entirety of our history. This is where all of Nosgoth is betrayed. In this instant, Ariel, the Balance Guardian, is murdered by dark forces bent on overthrowing the pillars. Her spirit is just now tearing free, lost in the ether, trying to find its way here. You have already seen how she comes to haunt these pillars.
Bound here by your refusal to die. You are the reason this land becomes diseased. As long as you remain alive, you condemn Nosgoth to an eternity of decay.
Be still, Raziel. See this. As Ariel dies, I am being born to take her place as Balance Guardian. Such is my destiny.
My God.
At the moment of my first cry, Ariel's beloved, the Guardian Nutraptor, finds her corpse. Racked with grief and tormented by suspicions of treachery, Nutraptor plunges into a madness which overflows and infects all of the Guardians who are symbiotically bound, including me. The repercussions of Ariel's assassination were expertly calculated. The entire circle descends into madness, and I am tainted at the moment of my birth, instantly rendered incapable of fulfilling the role destiny has prepared for me.
Shall I show you the same mercy you showed the rest of the circle then? You blithely murdered them to restore their pillars, yet your hand faltered when it came to the final sacrifice. What makes you exempt, Kain? You're merely the last man standing. Why condemn me for simply carrying out what you hadn't the courage to do yourself?
Let's drop the moral posturing, shall we? We both know there's no altruism in this pursuit. Your reckless indignation led you here. I counted on it. There's no shame in it, Raziel. Revenge is motivation enough. At least it's honest. Hate me, but do it honestly. 30 years hence, I am presented with a dilemma. Let's call it a two-sided coin. If the coin falls one way, I sacrifice myself and thus restore the pillars. But as the last surviving vampire in Nosgoth, this would mean the annihilation of our species. Mobius made sure of that. If the coin lands on the reverse, I refuse the sacrifice and thus doom the pillars to an eternity of collapse. Either way, the game is rigged.
We agree then that the pillars are crucial and must be restored.
Yes, Raziel. And that's why we've come full circle to this place.
So after all this, you make my case for me. To end this stalemate, you must die so that new guardians can be born.
The pillars don't belong to them, Raziel. They belong to us.
Your arrogance is boundless, Kain.
There's a third option. A monumental secret, hidden in your very presence here. But it's a secret you have to discover for yourself. Unearth your destiny, Raziel. It's all laid out for you here.
You said it yourself, Kain. There are only two sides to your coin.
Apparently so. But suppose you throw a coin enough times. Suppose one day it lands on its edge.
You've shown me, as you said, this scene before, but it has a lot more impact when you play the first game.
You've played it, yeah. Yeah.
Instead of going for Kain, maybe we should go for newborn Kain. That would make things easier.
Yeah.
Well, no, it wouldn't make things easier because I would still have to kill Nobraptor and all the other guardians. Goodbye.
Stop torturing the crows.
No!
I didn't know what impulse stayed my hand, why I had so willingly allowed Kain to escape me when I had pursued him for so long. I had no reason to trust Kain after he had valued me so little, and yet I found myself intrigued by his words. I had been too cruelly used to so gullibly play his pawn. But if this world truly had secrets to divulge, I was determined to expose them.
What?
Well, you can't do that. Did you actually look while he was saying stuff? What's that symbol, Lucas? Lucas, what's that symbol?
Oh, okay. Yes, okay.
It even tells you, go to
Yes.
Spectral.
I know this now. I spent so long in the physical realm in this one that I kind of forgot about it.
Good job.
Hello, I remember you.
There's a new type of them in this game.
I'm being chased.
By food, yes.
Stand still. But yeah,
Because
generally...
the dodging thing is still applies.
Yes, I know.
If you hit forward, it counts as a hit.
Come here, you little shit. Oh, there we go. I want to go back and see what is on the path.
Grass. You wanna touch it?
Eh, maybe I should. If I was a game developer, I would have put something here for returning.
This is pretty early into that kind of stuff.
Right.
This is more of a narrative game without much in terms of like secrets and shit.
Oh, that's a bit of a shame, if I'm being honest.
It is what it is.
Safe
From
spot.
the moment of my arrival, I had the constant and palpable sensation of being watched. Someone, it seemed, was keenly interested in my presence here.
Mobius.
Is it Mobius?
I would imagine.
Is it?
Either that or... What was his name? The... vampire from the... Tinted Glass?
From what?
From the Tinted Glass at the start?
Oh, Vorador.
Borador.
Yeah.
If it's not Mobius, I would imagine it's Borador.
Yeah.
From the look of it, this door had been sealed for centuries. I began to realize it was no mere coincidence that I found myself standing here, beneath this winged figure with blue skin and cloven hands so like my own, and bearing this unique key. And so it was with a sense of gravity and trepidation that I unsealed that ancient door and crossed the threshold.
This game is already getting kind of fucky with the time travel. Because as he said, that kind of resembled him. I would imagine that's him. Also, there's a reason why you have to use a Soul Reaver for that.
That is him.
Yeah.
Welcome to hard mode, Lucas.
What? You didn't do something wrong? Again?
No, no.
Okay.
No, no. But I thought I'd make fun of your paranoia. Anyway, these guys don't leave a soul behind. So they are a real fucking pain to deal with.
Okay, that's
And
annoying.
this is the time you probably will want to use your Soul Reaver.
Uh-huh.
Because it will gobble them up pretty quickly, and the more that line advances, the quicker it will gobble them up. But it will also get you really close to getting consumed. But yeah, the problem with this place is that if you keep getting hit, there's nothing to recover your health from.
Right. So I want to dispatch them
And
as
you
fast as I
kinda-
can.
Yeah, and you kind of don't want to start getting absorbed by the Reaver. I mean, might as well try it out.
Should I?
You can hear it. Yeah, try using it. You can hear it screaming now,
Yeah.
and it's sparkling.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, try killing him. And it's consuming you.
I lost a huge fucking chunk of my health.
Yeah. Might as well try it out early. Know what it's like.
Nah.
But killing them with your hands takes a long time, so...
So I'm just risking myself to getting hit more.
Yeah.
Someone called my name. Whoa, that was...
Yeah, can't you hear him?
Why is the game doing that?
What?
I am pressing forward? Okay, now it's not doing it anymore. I'm guessing I hit a weird angle with the camera. Because I was doing...
Probably.
Pressing forward and it would do this. And it would do this.
Okay. Might be a controller. Can't you hear him, Lucas?
Yeah, it's whispering. What?
Yeah, who is it?
What is going on with Is it my controller?
As I entered the chamber, I sensed that it had been sealed for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years. And while this room
We're
was
right
clearly
underneath
filled
the
where
pillars.
were erected, I knew that no human hand could have shaped this place, and that perhaps it had never been seen by human eyes. The surrounding murals depicted a winged race, their features so like my own, but beautiful, where mine were grotesque, and angelic, while mine were demonic. I tried to decipher these images. A great war, but with combatants like none I had ever seen. The pillars, raised by this winged race, who thus defeated their adversaries. The winged beings again, writhing in agony, apparently afflicted with the same bloodthirst I had so recently suffered. And throughout the chamber, inscribed everywhere, images of the Reaver itself. Was this what Kain had urged me to discover? I wondered.
Lies, Raziel.
Is it the other guy? Oh,
Do not be deceived.
there's a body now.
Ah, my ancient benefactor. And I dared to hope we had parted ways forever. Silence was refreshing. It lasted. No doubt you have a conveniently inexpressible reason for your presence here.
Do not be insolent, Raziel. I am eternally present here and everywhere, now and always. I am the still center of the turning wheel, the hub of this world's destiny.
But perhaps not so omnipotent as you'd have me believe. Your hold on me appears to be tenuous. I no longer seem to need you. Yet I'm guessing you still need me.
This impudence is unworthy of you, Raziel. Do not forget that you have a task to fulfill here. You are indebted to me.
Indebted? You would have me show gratitude for a gift I didn't ask to be bestowed. Do you forget that you forced me to inhabit this vile carcass?
I restored you to yourself, Raziel. It was Kain who destroyed you. The very enemy you've just let slip through your grasp. Do not fail me, my servant.
I serve no one. Not you, not Kain, and not your lackey Mobius.
Mobius is my good servant. I have many.
And if I tell Mobius that he's worshipping a giant squid, do you think his faith will falter?
You have grown willful, Raziel. But beware. To embrace a serpent is to invite poison into your heart. Kain is a sinuous beast. He will seduce and deceive you. You pride yourself on your free will, yet you let that degenerate deter your resolve.
I harbor no illusions about his integrity, nor anyone else's. In fact, I'm beset by manipulation on all sides. I merely seek the truth.
These are the fathomless truths, Raziel. The agony of birth and death and rebirth. This is the wheel of fate, the purifying cycle which sustains all life. Vampires are an abomination, a plague which leeches this land of its spiritual strength. They obstruct the flow of life and death.
their souls stagnate in their wretched corpses. But the wheel must turn. Death is inexorable and cannot be denied. Your destiny is irresistible, Raziel. You are my soul reaver, the scourge of the vampires, reaper of their apostate souls. Remain steadfast. End the vampire's parasitic curse and restore Nosgoth. Kain's blood belongs on your hands.
Kain indeed deserves to die for condemning me to this repugnant form. But if and when I kill him, it will be for me alone to decide.
Kain destroyed you without a flicker of remorse. He tore the soul from your noble corpse. And after you had served him faithfully for 1,000 years, he discarded you in the abyss on a jealous whim. Remember your rage, Raziel. Let it guide your hand.
Go save Luz.
Giant squid has a point.
What?
No, I mean, that's like, you were used for over 1,000 years and then just discarded because.
Us?
Okay. Where did I even come from?
The stairway?
Do I just return? No.
Went down the water.
Oh, okay.
Why would you not go down the water?
Because I hate the water controls.
That doesn't mean you can't. You're not supposed to go there. We'll talk to the Elder God.
Hello. Yeah, pinchy side.
No.
Boo. Boo.
Go to the body.
Let's see.
Thank you. Anyway, there's a path. Sure, we can find it.
Okay. I hate this
In any
stupid
case,
controls.
well,
There you go.
in any case, any questions, Lucas? So far?
No, not really.
Okay.
Not particularly that I can think of, at least.
Okay.
Other than what even are these fucking creatures?
Spirits. Kind of like an amalgamation of mana, I guess. I don't know.
Massacre.
They're not really anything. As you can see there, when you destroy their body, the
They just
thing
disappear.
disappears. Yeah.
They're free-range demons.
No. These things are kind of like guardian spirits, I suppose.
Uh-huh.
And weird. Yeah. They also have ranged attacks if you keep doing that.
Okay.
Oh, what are you waiting for?
For my Soul Reaver to get a snack.
Just fight normally. It's fine. You don't have to kill them with the Soul Reaver. I'm just
Fine,
saying
and
it'll
if-
be faster.
Yeah,
You can still use your hands.
I know, but this is easier. I can still climb. Okay.
Why are you going back up?
No, I'm just realizing that I can still do this, which is nice.
Yeah.
I'm just checking stuff. God, I hate these controls.
That's a statue of the Elder God, by the way.
I was gonna ask. It looks like
Yeah.
what's it called? Matryoshka doll. If anything.
I guess.
Hmm. What even is this for? The music, of course, always being a banger.
It is nice.
I think so they don't have to deal with underwater vampires, though.
No. Good thing there's no underwater vampire, so.
Have
you figured out how the trick to where to go, Lucas? It's called follow the glowy lights.
Ah. What is that?
Probably another thing you haven't unlocked.
Yeah. I would have less issues if this controls worked the way I want them to.
Alas, you have to adapt to the game. Anyway, you're going backwards.
Yeah, I realized as soon as I saw this fucking big thing. It really don't get the reason for that thing over there.
Well, I think you can guess the reason why there's stairways and ledges and other things.
Because I have to, like, drain the water at some point.
Yeah.
But I don't get the reason of those, like, thingies that don't really look like it or anything.
Well, look up. It's an upgrade you'll get later.
Okay. Why?
You did the thing.
Why
you
did he
did the
do
thing.
that?
You did the thing.
I don't even know.
He'll do that. He'll do that every time if you keep pressing the swim button.
Okay.
If you surface. It's just a bug in this game. Hey, you can grab that torch.
That is very obnoxious. I was in low
there be
graphic mode
lights.
for some reason.
Hey, Lucas, does this place look familiar?
Very different landscape.
The swamp
Barely
from Bloodamon one.
Yeah.
of this forest.
Yeah.
Here I discovered an ancient ruin, unmistakably one of Mobius's time-streaming chambers, but long ago sealed and abandoned to the encroaching swamp. I didn't currently possess the means to break this seal, but I thought in time that I might.
There's one.
Great.
Killer frogs, Lucas.
Frog!
Yeah, you can still ignite people.
Yeah. So this is fine. Come here. Come here.
Just like the rats, Lucas, you cannot kill animals. Except if they're dogs.
You win this time.
And now there's two of them.
Oh, you piece of shit. Does this hurt me? By the way. No.
Doesn't seem like it, but it makes you slow.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Might want to take that checkpoint, Lucas.
Checkpoint.
In case you die.
That one I can actually send away.
Well, you didn't kill it.
Get fucked. Mine. Okay, so I can't open this. which he said that I can't. But in time, I
no.
just might. Huh?
Not yet, you can't.
Nope. Maybe I should go into the spirit realm and go through the thing.
Knock, knock. I mean, you could try, but you probably won't be able to.
Hey, it's Borodor.
So,
Yes,
my lurking
the queen
observer was
position and
exposed.
left.
The creature vanished when he realized he was discovered, but I caught a glimpse of him, and his features were distinctive enough. This was the vampire Vorador, the monstrous assassin depicted in the stronghold. Strange that a creature brazen enough to assault the circle single-handedly would avoid confronting me. Very well. If Vorador would not come to me, I would go to him. But first I needed to find some means of reaching that terrace.
I know you mentioned it, but I forget. Where in time does Blood Omen 2 take place?
This is before Blood Omen technique. We are past the cutscene of Blood Omen.
Yeah.
The cutscene in Blood Omen, the first one, the opening, takes place in 2 times. So the first one is when Vorador slayed the circle, the thing that Mobius talks about.
Yeah.
And then years later, while Ariel was igniting those scales, if you remember,
Yeah.
she gets murdered by what's his name, the necromancer, Martanius.
Martinius.
Yeah, so then Martanius in disguise comes up to her and murders her.
The non-raptor goes insane.
Yeah, Napraptor, well, she dies, and Kain gets born, which
Yeah.
is what happened just now in the pillars. So you and Kain are in this timeline now. And when you were talking to Mobius, Mobius mentions that he dies by Kain's hand some 30 years in the future.
Yeah.
So
Which is Blood Omen 1.
Blood Omen takes place, Blood Omen takes place 30 years after this.
Right. Then we have the, 1,000 years that passed, and that's Soul Reaver 1.
Well, it's not exactly that. There is a buffer of time that happens after Blood Omen,
Okay.
because Blood Omen 2 happens, and Kain is in full conquest mode during that time. And then, after Blood Omen 2, some more time passes, and Raziel and his brothers get resurrected.
Right.
And then 1,000 years passes.
Oh, okay.
And after that 1,000 years, Raziel gets murdered, and another 500 years passes after that, when he resurrects.
Where Soul Reaver 1 happens.
Yeah.
Okay. So Blood Omen 2 is technically between Blood Omen 1 and Soul
There
Reaver.
appeared to be a passage here, leading northward into the mountains. The opening, however, was obstructed and too high for me to reach. Perhaps later I would find the means to bypass these obstacles.
Future upgrade.
Hint.
And then there's Defiance, which I am even more confused where it actually lands.
Defiance takes place right after Soul Reaver 2,
Okay.
but you are playing in 2 different timelines during Defiance.
One as Kain and one as Raziel, right?
Yeah, and they have a time difference between them. A very, very distinct time difference.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yank. Hey, when I finish this, I can finally watch that bridge video.
Yeah.
My lurking friend was nowhere to be seen, but I found these ruins even more intriguing. I recognized these arcane symbols from the chamber beneath the pillars, and realized that this shrine too was sealed to all but the bearer of the Reaver.
That means I have to do this. Okay. Ooh. Why is it so spooky in the way it does it? Now I'm trapped.
Yep.
Well, this is my house now. What are you doing in my house? Great shields. Oh, okay.
Yeah, these ones leave a soul.
Yeah.
You might have to drop your sword. It's an item.
Oh. I thought it was just a game.
It is also a shield.
No. Yeah, but I thought it was a bug on why it was floating.
No.
Like with this game, I wouldn't put it past it.
Spectral realm.
At least this is faster now.
Yeah.
It's sometimes easier to just not auto-lock.
Yeah. You want to auto lock if you are like fighting specific enemies, like that skeleton.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's a wall. Well, obviously that's a wall. What I wanted to say was like that's probably a scalable wall.
That is a wall. I found a wall. Hey, look, Alec, I have a wall.
Okay, now where do I need to?
Alec, I'm getting scared. There's lots of walls around. Don't know where to go.
There we go. Oh, I'm glad this is faster. Well,
Always observe the cinematic hints.
shiny. Went through this side.
Yeah.
If I had to. Was I?
It's a prevention from you to getting up there.
No, I
You
mean,
can't get up there.
the sound, the sound itself was like.
Well, the sound is him sliding off.
Oh, okay. I can probably.
Again, you won't be able to get there.
No?
No.
Damn it.
There's a different path you have to take.
Okay. Oh,
It
that's
just shows you that you have to get that thing.
right.
But if you look higher than it, you'll see the path you'll have to take.
That's a hole.
Yeah. That's what we call pathways, Lucas.
Yes.
And you know what they say, Lucas went down the hole.
Eh. Okay, that went upward. Hello, guys.
I fucked up and I need to kill you again.
Basically. Don't tell them that.
Just did.
Stand still! Damn it!
You're so good at this, Lucas.
I am really good at this fucking game.
Yeah, going back to what you said when you were at the gate that you had to hold to open.
Yeah.
Why do you think that was a creative design choice? Because that comment was not off the mark. I'll tell you that much.
Really?
Yeah. I just want you to guess why.
Why they decided to change it?
No, why you have to hold it.
Oh. Loading screen?
Well, that is part of it, but no.
Oh. This is new.
Yeah, you haven't unlocked it yet.
Alright.
There's nothing to imbue it with yet.
No, and that is to open that door. But I need to get there somehow. There's a path here. Probably need to go over this way.
Yeah,
Like the walls that I mentioned earlier.
those. Yeah.
Hey, it's me
Throughout
again.
This ancient shrine, murals depicted the winged race, the apocalyptic war against their mysterious and equally inhuman adversaries. These winged beings, it seemed, were not only the architects of the pillars, but of this enigmatic place as well. And just as in the pillar's chamber, this shrine was adorned throughout with imagery of the Reaver, depicted with the reverence of a holy icon.
So, you're kind of funny, by the way.
Yeah?
There's a weapon next to you.
It is really dodging me.
But yeah, kind of funny. These guys are they're projectile users, so they will run away
Uh-huh.
to fire at you. Always. So
Fuck.
it's better to chase them.
What?
But
Oh.
well, fine. It's just dying. It's got an animation. So funny thing, if you scaled the other wall,
Yeah.
the animation would have been like literally flipped, mirrored.
That's
Because
weird.
the both walls depict the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, continuing on. Why do you think the whole thing was a thing?
Again, I would imagine it's just a hidden loading screen, if I had to guess. Also, some issues with the game if you press it, and it just
No.
does it itself.
No. You can actually skip most battles in this game. So they did that specifically so you wouldn't be able to skip that battle.
Okay, that's really fucking stupid. That is really just fucking stupid.
Yeah. More you know.
And no one gets to have the battle. Is this that? It is open. Okay.
It's just the other side of the thing.
Yeah.
Don't go through, otherwise
No,
you'll
no.
have to go and do the thing again.
Oh, and it closes off. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
I thought I was being smart by leaving it open.
Smart.
Again, it would be the perfect place for this bullshit.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's the moon. But yeah, these temples are just one big puzzle room.
Okay.
So you have to figure out the puzzle.
Nah. That's another door.
I will give you a hint though.
Uh-huh.
Man, if only I was able to look up, huh, Lucas?
Hey, I was looking up.
You are looking up at the right thing? Are you sure?
Not,
Is it the giant crystal you're supposed to be looking at, Lucas?
I would imagine so. It is very big and in the middle of the room.
Ah, I see. What else are you missing, Lucas?
A way to go up and hit it?
No, Lucas, look up. And not at the crystal. Look up. Yeah, right.
Sometimes
Oh well, never mind.
It's not here what you thought you was supposed to be here?
Yeah, it's actually everything is actually
Oh.
correct, but you just have to move this one, yeah. It's already being lit, as you can see by the rays of light from the
Yeah.
bottom, like on the floor.
Okay, this is for the other thing, and this is the other door. This one doesn't have a thing, so I can probably go here without having to go into spectral realm.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, sometimes I just really feel like that Guru image that I asked you to make a face for me off.
I mean, I did. That's basically the Guru image.
Yeah. But I mean, like, for the most part, when I have to do that, then you're like, look up and tell me what you see. I just feel like that image. There you go. Like, just thinking, like, wait, did I mess that up? You know?
Yeah. So, for example, right now, did
Yeah.
you really have to fight this battle? Think about it.
Not really.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
No, I did not want to. God damn it. Right. Okay, I see your point. I mean, at that point, might as well put the video on YouTube and we react to it.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, a lot of these battles are very skippable.
Yeah.
You just kind of have to observe the environment and be like, oh, I have the spectral...
I
go
don't
through
really-
spectral realm here.
I don't really have to deal with
Yeah.
this shit.
I mean, you can, but it's not required.
Yeah.
Also, I think this place has the new enemy. Look around a little bit. Yeah, there he is. Look at him.
Oh!
He's a big boy.
Well, he will go into the pocket as well.
You know what the difference between him and the others is?
He hits harder?
He can eat the others.
Really?
I think so.
Okay. Ah.
And in Defiance, they all eat each other.
Where's my thing to? Oh, never mind. Ooh. And that thing came back to life. Also, what is the other one? Tap twice to activate Soul Reaver?
You can either tap twice to activate the Soul Reaver or
do it
activate
here.
it from here. Yeah.
A bit of a weird choice to make.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to do it the fast way or the very long, like slow way for no reason? Like, there's absolutely no downside to using by doing double tap.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not the same height.
But I guess maybe some people have like a disability where they can't, but who knows? Or maybe they just can't. Or they don't want to and they feel better when they can activate it manually. Which I guess fair enough.
Uh-huh. Oh, health must be full. There we go.
Thankfully there's stuff around. Hey look, a battle. And it's another shield guy. Ironically, you did the right thing because the Soul Reaver goes through the actual shield. And if your health is full, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. And here I thought I was just being a coward because I don't have a weapon.
No, you did the right thing.
Yeah. Okay, another puzzle.
This whole place is a puzzle.
Oh, one of these. Nice. Hey, can I pick that up, I guess? And I can't. It's the same as the original, where I can't.
Well, you can move it to the side. Just move it to one side.
Oh, just the one side, okay.
You see the floor?
Yeah.
You can see where you can move it. Yeah.
This is faster for some reason.
Yeah.
Nice. Nope.
Do you even know what you're trying to do? Hey, look, a hint.
Eh. We know you're too stupid to figure it out, bro. Don't worry.
Hey, Lucas. Remember that hint I gave you at the beginning?
Look up.
You see those droplets?
Yeah.
That's a hint. Look up.
Maybe
What is a picture of, Lucas?
It's a Soul Reaver.
Yeah, this is what I was thinking of.
Okay. At least I put it in the right place before doing everything else.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah. That is what she said.
Hey, I made it.
It did it.
I beat the game. Goodbye, Soul Reaver 2.
Kain is defeated. Wait, Kain?
Cainus the fetus.
He is no longer the fetus.
Eh. I love that. I love that animation pose. This one.
Which one?
That like falling while holding the shield.
Oh, right.
Like it opened.
Yeah.
Now I can place it at the back. That's also what she said.
I guess it is.
I don't know what that did though. I can turn this around again. Also, I haven't done the other way.
Yeah. Hey, look, the gate. Now, if we only had the key to it.
I don't need the key. I am the key.
We probably could walk through that without having to shift.
Wait, what?
I mean, just observationally, that those bars are so wide, you could probably go through that.
Yeah. It's like those fucking... Oh, I don't really have to turn down, I guess.
You do. He ate the soul before you could. And you're not full yet. And now you're full.
Yeah, but also there's no...
You still need to transition.
Yeah, there's no there's no thing to warp back. So. Fuck. Hello. Don't eat my fucking food. Into the pocket. Pocket.
Can you turn off the Soul Reaver here?
Let me check. What's that? No. It appears automatically.
Mm-hmm. Just like the first game.
Yeah, I figured as much. Fuck you.
It's also good to kill them and grab one of their weapons.
Right.
Yeah, just whenever you're fighting a group of them, you kill one of them with the Soul Reaver, grab the weapon, and then you can conserve.
Use it for the other ones.
Yeah.
This one don't return, right?
I don't know. You should probably kill them.
No, I mean if I don't grab their souls.
I don't know.
You do know.
Do I?
I mean, how many times have you played those games?
A lot.
So you do know.
Do I?
Can you stop being a little shit?
Yeah, I can. I can be a big shit.
Oh, you piece of... Okay, what did that do?
I don't know, Lucas. Maybe look around.
Oh. There we go.
I wonder what that did.
I didn't have to turn this. Or did I? No,
You
wait.
did.
Yes. No, did?
Yeah, this is correct. But something is different. And you have to observe the place you're in to figure out what is different from the other things. One of these things is not like the others. One of these things just doesn't belong. And if you even look and observe without jumping off first, it even sparkles for you. Because they were that untrustworthy in their player base.
And they were right.
Who can blame them? Yeah, who can blame them?
When their player base is me in the future.
Seriously though, just look around.
I mean, there's that
It
thing.
even sparkles for you. It even sparkles for you, Lucas. It's right next to you. Look at the stuff that's sparkling. There's a little twinkle on it. A little sparkle. Keep looking, Lucas. You'll find it soon. I believe in you. It's like yellow paint, but before yellow paint. Go on.
Must you be this
Find
way,
it.
you position?
I'm not joking. It's there.
I know. There's that thing that is blocking the sunlight.
No, it's not that. It's not that. There is a thing right next to you that's sparkling, and you're ignoring it.
This. No.
Is it
this isn't.
sparkling, Lucas?
No.
What is sparkling, Lucas? It's a little twinkle. Like you would be able to see it in this spot. If only you would turn the camera a little bit.
I swear. When you do that, my brain just completely decides to stop working and be like, we have absolutely no idea what he's talking about, bro.
I like that you're always turning the camera away from the thing every single fucking time to the wrong position, and you stay there, and you stay there, and then you stay there, and then you turn it again, and then you stay there, and the twinkle thing is always there, and I keep seeing it, and it annoys the fuck out of me. Can you see it yet, Lucas?
I'll be 100% honest, I cannot see it, man.
Turn left! And look! At the pillar! Look at the twinkle! Can you see the twinkle yet?
Oh, okay, I see the twinkle now. You know what I was looking for? I was looking for the kind of like sparks that were in that thing. You know? Like the blue little sparks falling down, those kind of sparks.
Yeah.
My mistake. Oh god. Oh, that's a
You know what the best part, Lucas?
Yeah.
You know what the best part, Lucas? Look at the pillar again. It has actually the solution for you. On the pillar.
Well, now I feel stupid. Will this hold
Anyway.
me in the physical realm, or do I have to go to the spectral realm?
Try it.
Oh, it worked. Why is everything making a ghostly fucking sound?
Because it's magical.
I swear for the life of fucking me, I could not see it. No matter how I tried.
Yeah, because you kept turning the camera away from it, and you kept lingering on that, and trying to look, and then you turn. Why are you going back?
Shouldn't I? Didn't I make the sunlight go to the other side?
Sure, and you didn't go through it. Well, recover your health. You have to jump through it, Lucas.
I thought I just had to return.
No, nothing unlocked.
There
You
we
just
go.
it's like unlocking a door and you're like, huh. And then you turn around and then you just go away. Oh look, a window appeared. I guess I'll just go away now.
I need that sound that people use when they make things disappear in videos.
When what?
Ding, ding, ding. Like that sound bit. I have no way
Which
to.
one?
I have no way to explain it other than like I need a. I need to show you the sound.
No, what did you call it initially?
No, I said the sound that people use when they want to make like things disappear in videos.
Okay.
In your room.
Hey, look, it's that thing.
Oh. Well, that was easy.
You did it. Hey, look at that! You solved the puzzle.
Ah, I did it.
And you didn't even have to go through the go backwards through the thing. Now, wouldn't it be a shame if the game crashed here and you had to do all that shit again,
Please no.
like it happened to me?
Please no.
Only it didn't happen here, but at the next shrine.
Uh-huh.
I
Please
didn't
no.
save for a long time. That's why I keep telling you to save it every time you see a fucking save point.
Right.
So now it's a different type of door. Lucas, go down the hall. Lucas doesn't want to go down the hall.
It's not that I don't want to, that the game decided, like, do you really want to go down there? Do you really? Think about it. Think about it for a moment. Think about...
As I neared the altar, I suddenly felt the Reaver quickening of its own volition. Just as in William's chapel, the balance of power tangibly shifted. Voracious and willful, the Soul Reaver was now in control. And I, merely its helpless puppet. The Reaver plunged itself into that mysterious altar, and devouring the energy that emanated from within, drained this place of its power. Thus sated, the Reaver released me. And I realized as I recovered control that these ancient shrines were forges, each purpose-built to enhance the Reaver with elemental power.
Okay, that explains those altars now. Oh, that was a health upgrade.
Yep. If you remember when you started the game, your health was much, much higher.
Yeah. But the game had to do this thing of, oh, well, we have to, you know, put you back to square one. Because of course. Kinda looks like a whip now.
Yeah.
Now I understood the purpose of the mysterious basins I had seen throughout my journey. They were elemental
Yeah, look,
fonts,
Lucas, he's
each
telling you the
attuned
things
to
you were
a
wondering.
fundamental
Yeah.
essence. When I forged the blade, every font in Nosgoth with the same elemental attunement was simultaneously quickened. The Reaver's enhancement.
So you can see that symbol
But
on
these
them.
fonts enable me to re-imbue the blade by bathing it in the elemental energy distilled therein.
Yeah, every time you go to the Spectral Realm, it will go back to normal.
Like with the fire enhancement.
And well, in the fire enhancement, if you went into the water, it would go out. In this one, every time anytime you go into the spirit realm, or you switch it to another one, it will lose the one you had. So these basins will be there, so you can get the right ones for the right opportunity.
Okay. That's neat.
Also, they also have.
Circles, one eclipsing the other. I recognized this symbol from the door sealing that other ancient shrine, the one I had seen in the lake outside the Sarafan stronghold. Perhaps now, armed as I was with the elemental power of darkness, I could return and gain entry.
Yeah, sorry, you were saying.
Yeah. No, they have a secondary ability where, as you will notice, when he was talking about that crystal, for example,
Yeah.
that's an ability from another Reaver. The one in the ground, that is an ability from another Reaver.
Oh, okay.
There was one. Yeah, there's basically different kinds of Reavers you can get.
Right.
And they all have a function. This one, you can guess, since it's darkness, whenever you use it, it has an ability to blind.
Mm-hmm. It just did blind me with that fucking shining light.
Yeah. Bon appetit.
I forgot that I can do it now.
Get it, Lucas? Bon appetit. Bonus appetitus?
What does a skeleton have for dinner? No, what was actually?
Ribs.
Ribs!
Ribs.
Spare ribs! Why must you fail me so often?
You're a ragged excuse for a savior.
Vorador.
I see my reputation precedes me.
It does.
All good, I hope? I've been watching you since you emerged from that accursed stronghold. Strange that your arrival coincides with the corruption of the Pillars. But I'm wondering, are you the catalyst of these events? Or the answer to them?
I don't know what you mean.
I will speak plainly then. I distrust your origins, stranger. Seeing you crawl from the putrid depths of Mobius's keep makes me question your purpose here. And what should I make of your appearance? Not human, clearly, and more demon than vampire. And the Pillars. It is no mere coincidence that your arrival in that clearing heralded the Pillars' decay. And so I ask you plainly, are you the instrument of the Pillars' destruction or their salvation?
Neither.
Very well. Let us look at the other side of the coin. I have followed your journey and watched as you blithely unlocked secrets that have been sealed and forbidden for thousands of years. The path you have been treading is open to only one being. You don't know what you are, do you?
I have been many things. If you find me ignorant, enlighten me.
What's the point? This world is beyond redemption. Let the human cattle have it.
I would expect better than meek capitulation from you.
Centuries of persecution have taught me well. 500 years ago, our race was nearly exterminated by the fanatical crusades of the Seraphan. And now the same sick drama unfolds again. In merely a decade, Mobius's cutthroat citizen army has nearly accomplished what the Seraphan could not. Vampires meddling in the affairs of men. Look where it's brought us.
What am I to make of these secrets I've uncovered, then? The depictions of the winged race, the Pillars, and the Reaver.
Fairy tales, boy. The delusions of an ancient culture clinging to hope long after the world had discarded them. Their bloodline trickled away, until only one of the ancients remained, sustained solely by obligation and his unfaltering faith in the old prophecies. But you see, even if you are who you appear to be, it no longer matters.
You're simply too late. Janos Audron, the Reaver Guardian, the last of the ancients, and my maker, murdered by the Seraphan nearly 5 centuries ago. He alone would have the answers you seek, but his secrets died with him. I don't know how you've come even this far without his guidance, or without the Reaver, stolen these 500 years ago by the Seraphan. I'm afraid, my friend, that you and all of us are out of luck.
I had no less reason to trust Vorador than anyone else I had met. In fact, the ancient vampire was the most forthright being I had encountered thus far.
Ironic.
Janos Audron was the key to all this, and I would find him. And Mobius's time-streaming device would provide me passage. But first, I had to find a way back into the stronghold. And I suspected I would find the means within the lake's mysterious shrine.
Well, so if you actually observed a little bit more when you stepped out of the stronghold, there was another shrine right to where you left. So you have to go back there and go back there.
Okay.
You don't have to go here. You can jump down.
Okay. Fair enough.
You basically save yourself the pathway through all the swamp. Just go right. That's where you entered. That's the door you busted down.
So this way.
So you're just at the entrance here. Yeah.
I miscalculated
Almost.
by a little bit. It still catches me off guard. How fast that is.
Yeah. There's one. Taste my blade, vampire.
Huh? He tasted the dirty lake water.
And now you swim.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so the idea now is to go back 500 years into the past
And find Janos.
and find Janos Audron, the last original vampire. So currently what you're seeing, all these vampires are human converts. But Janos is the original vampire, meaning that that was an entire race of different beings.
Which were killed by the Seraphan. Well, not entirely by the Seraphan. They themselves said that.
Well, a lot of them died for different reasons. That you find out later in Defiance, later in this game. You get to learn a little bit of the history of the ancient vampires in this game.
Right. Okay, this is a
That's
different
another one. You can see
Yeah.
the symbols different. Yeah.
Okay. Man, the lore just gets deeper and deeper.
Yeah, you only scratched the surface so far.
Why am I lacking health?
Because you got hit by the guard? Or
Oh, it was the guard, okay.
the first one you fought? One of the hunters?
I don't really have to fight this thing, do I?
As I said, you can skip most fights, but you can fight them if you want.
Right. Well, these ones won't heal me anyway, so...
Yeah. It's kind of the same thing as those vampires in the first game. You can actually skip most fights with the vampires if you just jump around them.
Right.
Yeah, you
Hello,
can still
old
talk
man.
to the older god. I guess he doesn't want to talk to you.
Oh, fuck you too, I guess.
Or maybe he's waiting for the opportunity to actually speak to you.
Well, I don't care anymore.
The right opportunity.
There we go.
My wayward child returns.
Having unearthed more than you'd like, I suspect. What am I to make of these ruins that litter the land, and these images here in this chamber?
Merely the deceits of a failed civilization. You are being misled, Raziel. This ancient race hoped to manipulate the future with these scrawled misdirections. You must tread carefully. There are dark forces at work in this world, bent on subverting your true destiny.
I have no doubt of that. The question is, am I in their presence right now?
Your arrogance will spell your demise, Raziel. Deny my will, and the arc of your destiny will reach a sudden conclusion.
Your threats are unmoving. Even now, I'm beyond your reach.
My reach is longer than you realize. This is a very dangerous game you're playing, Raziel.
Why is everyone a fucking liar in this game?
Everybody's trying to manipulate you. And
Yeah.
it will all make sense later as to why. Everything will make sense later.
Okay. I know it's for a reason, but man, I really don't like not being able to save at any point.
Yeah, I don't like that either. But it is what it is.
Nah.
You kind of had an origin point in Soul Reaver 1, so it made sense you could have just spawned from there at any time.
Right.
Here you don't have that. But they could have done the same thing where you just went back to the last checkpoint.
Yeah, I know.
Well, they decided to go back to the Blood Omen system.
Even having the literal same save points.
Yeah. Rain the dick.
My little Soul Reaver. My Soul Reaver Junior.
I don't know, Lucas. That Soul Reaver was pretty big. Checkpoint to the left.
Yank. Stop it. Away, Borador.
Just in case you die. Well, it's not gonna be much of a problem right now with enemies.
Uh-huh.
But later on, enemies are gonna be more annoying.
Aggressive.
Much more annoying. Yeah, aggressive and just generally much more annoying.
We... Man. Funny enough, this is where I was betrayed.
Yeah.
Because Kain was sitting here.
Yeah.
And right about here is where I got my wings torn apart.
Yeah.
And then thrown into the lake and turned into a carcass.
Well, no, your wings were torn apart at the center. Kain's seat was at the throne, and you sat down on that circle here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he came up, and then you ripped your wings off.
Yay. Yay!
Taste
Hello.
my blade, vampire.
Die, fiend.
Yeah, I've been kind of unlucky with playing this game recently in recent years
Oh.
with random crashes. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Also, that thing where you
Like I
fell
told you.
into oblivion.
Well, yeah, that was this version of the game, but last time I played was on PS2, and that game glitched out a little bit further in the story here.
Lovely.
But yeah, my game glitched out, and I mean this version,
Yeah.
in this next shrine, so hopefully it doesn't happen to you.
Hopefully.
Because again, that fucking freaked me out.
What's that? Checkpoint there.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Apparently, that glitch can also happen in Soul Reaver 1. Because I
Okay.
read some of the Steam reviews, and it's even worse in there.
Okay.
Since you can save at any point,
Oh,
you can
no.
basically you can basically fuck up your save.
Jesus Christ. You get a lot of hard lock in your game.
Yeah.
And he just stood there and witnessed it.
I think it's disappearing.
There we go.
Yeah, one of them disappeared. The dog's soul disappeared.
Oh man.
I guess that dog's not gonna go to heaven.
I don't feel guilty, shut up. Two legs!
Yes, I also have 2 arms.
Got to admit, like the fucking joke was really fucking stupid. Yeah. They really wait for me to just destroy their friends.
Yeah. But at times they will attack at the same time, so be careful.
Yeah.
Sometimes the AI decides to be actually challenging.
They clearly haven't decided that yet. I guess they're still thinking about it. Oh, now I actually have a pointer
not-
for that.
Yeah, but it's not gonna help much.
No,
Yeah, see?
but I can do this. Which is faster.
Yes.
So they completely got rid of the function that ought to kill them if they were distracted. Because that was neat and it rewarded being stealthy.
Yeah. Yeah, they removed that. There's no need to be stealthy here. Again, a lot of like actual gameplay mechanics were removed, and it saddens me. Like, I get that you don't really need them in this game, like the glyphs, because they're mostly useful only for against vampires.
Nah,
But at the same time, it's
it's a
kind of
shame.
sad. It was a it was a cool mechanic. Okay, my suggestion: save in the save point to the right. Because you'll have to jump in the water, go through the gate, and then into the shrine, and just in case your game fucks up like mine did, you'll at least be here and not at the fucking Elder
previous
Gods.
one.
Yeah.
I think at this point I can start replacing my save files.
Yeah.
Okay, so into the water.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one.
Yep.
Why does the
That's
camera
been-
decide to go there first?
Again, this is. I am pretty sure this is a thing that Asper did. The remake guys.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going?
I'm lost.
The opening is to the right.
To the right?
Not here, the middle one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, generally if you see me wander like against an area that it isn't, it's because my brain is somewhere else and I'm just running on auto while doing it.
Fair enough. Anyway, on to the right, complete right. There's you can see it there. Just look up. You can see the shrine to the left.
This position is awful.
To the right now. So look up. There it is. And if at any point you went into the spectral realm,
Why?
it would have. It would have put the basin around where you opened the gate, I believe. So all the
okay.
way there. Anyway, second shrine.
Second shrine.
This one's light. This I really like the music in this one.
Oh, okay.
In this shrine. It hasn't kicked in yet. Now it kicked in.
Oh.
Oh, this is the battle theme, but I like the normal one.
Right. They do the Fire Emblem thing as well, where they, if you're battling, it's the same song, but
Well, that was the same in Soul Reaver 1. If you haven't noticed.
this one too, I guess. Actually reach that? That's the question. I fell down like an idiot. Great. Oh, is that a lance? Oh, the lance. Hey, if I actually grab the lance.
Maybe. There's probably enemies beyond that gate that kicked in. The battle music.
Yeah. I couldn't see the prompt.
These murals left no room for doubt. These winged creatures were indeed the architects of the pillars. And while the images were difficult to decipher, the pillars appeared to banish or diminish their enemies somehow.
Great.
But this is timed, so do it fast. Yeah, it just disappeared.
Yeah.
Anyway, you'll have to. Remember that you can't kill them with projectiles, but you can kill them with just hitting.
Mm-hmm. But I guess I have to go through... Huh? What?
What?
Oh, like that is... It simulates an attack, but nothing happens. And it's just feeding the Soul Reaver, like making the Soul Reaver hungry.
Yep. Yep.
Hold on.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah, the way the combat works really feels like a downgrade. And Raziel sure loves talking in this one.
You always like talking. What do you mean?
Not in the original as much as he does now.
Yeah. But that's going to be a thing from now on.
Mm-hmm. I mean, fair enough.
Again, Kain kind of talks the same way in Blood Omen 1.
Yeah. Yeah, but Kain always liked monologuing. Like from the get-go.
Yeah. Yeah. What I mean.
Yeah.
Look around you. There was like a door you missed.
Was there?
Yeah, you ran right past it. There's one here, and then there's the one on the opposite side. Could have just looked at it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just exploring. That's one of those that take the entire...
I like how I say, like, yeah, your game might glitch out, so you start going through all the bad geometry.
I didn't expect to do that, because I didn't want to go forward. It just propelled me. This one...
Another Dark Reaver. Unfortunately, Lucas, you are missing the Dark Reaver.
Oh, it's... Okay.
Because you went into the Spectral Realm.
Did I have a... I had one of those little...
No.
It was on the previous room.
No, they didn't. Yeah, but you can't go through the... you can't go through the gates, Lucas.
No, I mean, it was here.
Is it? Are you sure it's the dark one?
Oh, it's not the dark... Okay. Oh, it's
Otherwise, it
there.
would have had the. Yeah.
No, that's not even there.
And
I
look at
used
the
that
door
one.
sign. And look at the door sign. You can't open that door unless you have the light Reaver. That's why it's pouring out yellow.
It's the Peace River.
Yeah. It's from the sky.
Gotta get the Peace River. Okay. I cannot open this one because it requires the Dark River.
But you can go through that door.
Yeah, I can go through this one. Is the other one also a Dark
That's
River?
the only
door?
one you can go. Yes.
Damn it.
You can see the symbol.
Oh well. Gotta love that Dumas ability is the only one I actually lost.
Yeah. That and the Fire Reaver.
Nah.
And most of your telekinesis. You have to go down that hallway.
Okay.
Just saving you time because there's no other. There's no other points.
So where did you fall down the abyss?
I'll tell you when you get.
Okay.
I'll tell you when you get to it. It's close by. But I was fighting these fuckers in the spectral realm.
Right.
So all that purple, I was surrounded by it.
Okay.
So, purplish. That purplish pink.
Like a terrible nightmare.
And the thing is, the music stopped and all I heard was fucking noise. As well. And the noise was really fucking loud.
Just to add to the fucking nightmare.
Yeah. But again, it wasn't a nightmare, it just creeped me out.
Yeah. Oh hey, hello.
Technically shouldn't. That's a hint, Lucas. You need to get that thing. But if you get close, and you can look up a little bit,
The eye
and try
will
to get
send me.
close. Try getting close, but don't get too close. But look at the eye.
Yeah, no thank
Yeah.
you.
It will always be like.
Well then.
You have the right idea, but you need the Dark Reaver.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm getting there. Slowly.
Yeah.
Would be funny if I could just roll this fucking thing into it and it would work.
You could try.
Ow. There we go. What?
Masterful dodge. There's another one.
I didn't see it spawn behind me.
And they sometimes crawl into the ground and spawn in a different place.
Right.
By the way, while you didn't, that still hit you, and that projectile.
While I'm consuming
Anytime.
and killing the other guy?
Yeah. If you saw like a blue blood splatter, that was it hitting you.
Great. Piece of shit. Okay. I have to do something here to give myself the chance to get the Dark River again, which I assume it comes from this lightning things. So technically, I have to turn this to this side. No. Okay, first I'll do whatever I
What are you
have to.
trying to do, Lucas?
Either get the light here or the other side, but it doesn't seem to really matter anyways. I can push this.
I'll give you a little hint. Look at it again. The thing you just passed.
Okay. This?
Yeah. No, look at it.
I can put a desk here.
Yes, it's missing a disc. That's why nothing happened.
I can also push this.
Yep.
I just want to... That's also missing a desk, I think.
Yep. And there's not really a point doing that right now.
Right. I can still...
I mean, you can explore.
I can open this door though.
There's... Yep, you can also push it here.
One more time. There we go. Very whimsical. The music, I mean. Oh, there's a disc.
Yeah. Hey Lucas, if you defeat the boss, you don't have to fight the grunts.
Okay. Then I can just do this, I guess.
Guess who's back to begging for food again?
Father! Father, you have not fed me. Not the
You have not
kind
fed
I
me in
want.
years.
It's been 8 years. You haven't even been alive for that long. I do not care, Father. I could probably put it here first. Yink.
See, now it works.
I already had it in the right place.
Yep. Hey, you're getting close to the part that fucked me over.
Okay.
I'm gonna fight them, Lucas?
I mean, do I really have to?
There was like 10 of them you could have killed.
Like, I literally had to do this. I did not have to do this.
This fucking place is where I glitched out.
Okay.
I like that he pushed you out.
Yeah. I was hoping that didn't fuck me over. And glitched me out of existence as well.
No, it happened to me while I was fighting these fuckers.
Uh-huh.
Specifically, like around. And it just, at some point, it just fucking glitched me out.
Hello. So around here?
I'll be a little bit anxious. Yeah, just this place. While you were fighting, yeah, like it glitched me out
Lovely.
in this place. So I'll be a little bit anxious for the next little bit. Hoping it doesn't happen.
Hopefully. Okay, there's the Dark Reaver. Just need to find a place to actually shift back.
Yep. Might be over there.
Yeah, I
Or it
can
might
reach
be
it.
over here.
No, I can reach that. I think I can reach it. No! I cannot reach it!
You didn't reach it.
Oh, I can move that.
Yeah, in the material realm.
But now I actually noticed. Come on! God damn it! Can I not?
Oh, no bueno.
Oh, I can reach this. Okay, never
Yeah,
mind
you
then.
did it.
Okay, yeah, that is the only place I can go to.
Oh no.
I did it! I did it! Nah, fuck you guys. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
You're not gonna fight any more enemies, Lucas? They wanna fight you.
Oh, yeah, sure they won. But we're going back to the real realm.
Looks like you still need the Reaver here.
Yep. I'll grab this for the moment.
Yoink.
I'm glad they removed
Kinda like that the... What?
No, I was just gonna say, I'm glad they removed the limitation for the Reaver that I have to be at full health.
I kinda would have preferred that Reaver over this one,
Really?
personally. Yeah. Yeah, it was annoying if you get hit, but at least it didn't fucking kill you when you used it.
Oh yeah, that much is true. They waited for me to heal.
Yeah. I kind of liked in the first game that a lot of the weapons that you could get were either like priestly staffs or like ornaments or pipes or and stuff like that. Here it's just clear weapons,
Yeah.
which is kind of disappointing because it felt like Raziel was improvising in the previous one.
Yeah. Well, in this one he has a lot more options with the humans having so many weapons around.
Yeah.
Upgrade this.
Oh
thing
yeah,
again.
sometimes the basin will have one of these guys and it goes into the basin and now you can use it.
Oh, okay.
So his soul is basically the guardian of the basin. So don't be surprised when they appear.
Ow. Oof.
You can also use the Reaver to get them down enough to get them down to lower health enough.
And
Or
then
you can
finish
do
him
that.
off.
Yeah. By hands. But once the Reaver gets disactivated, then yeah, no.
Right.
Doesn't matter. Well, we're past the point that I fucked up, so that's good.
Yeah.
Well, you're not gonna feed the Reaver? You might want to kill this one, though. It might knock you off.
There we go. And now I'm full health.
Yeah.
No.
And remember, this is timed. So run.
I just
And
wish
don't
the
fall off.
animation. I just wish the animation didn't linger for so long.
Yeah. Oof. Almost fell there.
Yeah. Trying to be extra cautious, and I almost fell because of that.
Yeah. Wrong one.
There we go.
I like that his soul is golden too.
I just thought it funny. It was just leaving. Like, goodbye. Okay, this is don't fall like an idiot. Yeah, that animation I really like. Like holding in the shell up in
This
here.
is the this is the place where which was across.
Yeah. Can I actually return through here? Oh, I can actually do it.
Yeah, but you still need to push that hover thing.
The other dial?
It shines into that. Yeah.
Well, I not
The
fall?
one you used to get to the other side. No, there's a path. See?
Okay. Yeah, I can actually push this one now. Hello. And then a little truck. There we go. Oh, come on!
Now, don't go into the spectral realm, otherwise you'll have to redo this thing.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to lose it.
And you're very close to solving the thing.
the Dark Reaver. Okay, that's one. But I need to activate the other one as well. Well, this... Wait.
What?
That's
Go to the other side, Lucas. Or did it activate the gem already?
It activated the gem.
Okay, then yeah, you were correct in doing the thing. Alright. I looked away to read something.
You know, the gem did a thing. Like it had a cutscene and it showed the gem.
Yeah, you need to activate the other one. You remember those two doors are basically this.
Right.
You went too far. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Just had to do it once.
There we go.
There you go. Now you gotta get rid of that pillar. And it also needs the Dark Reaver.
There we go. Goodbye.
Right in the butthole.
Eh? The erection disappeared immediately after that.
Yeah. I don't know.
There we go, there's the other one.
Yep. And now the door should open. So now you can blind that eye.
Yay! Maybe I should go into the spectral realm.
No, you shouldn't. You really shouldn't. I mean, you can. If you hate yourself.
I should probably get rid of this here.
Yeah. At least the spitters. Well, okay. Glitched out.
He's appearing and disappearing. Like so well.
Yeah, I'm getting worried. Yeah, I'm getting worried.
There you go. I guess
Guess he was a captain soul.
what?
Oh, there he is. Yeah, I guess he is like
Okay.
in that realm I was stuck in. Oh, he's still there. He's just invisible.
I'm bringing him back. Get fucked.
He did it. Now he's truly out.
That was annoying to say the least.
Yeah, kill these two guys.
The only thing I wish is that like if I fail to hit to land an attack with the Reaver, it really shouldn't just make
Sorry
it
to
stronger.
interrupt you, Lucas, but don't get too close, otherwise you will automatically enter the Spectre realm. Just saying.
Right. And this guy.
Also, the blinding is timed, so be careful. Okay, good luck.
You know?
Just fire at the eye.
I turned off the Soul Reaver, and for a second I panicked because I remember that in the first one, the fire actually disappears when you don't have the Reaver.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, shit.
And quickly grab the thing. Quickly. Yoink and run.
Mine!
Oh no, too late. But yeah, funny thing about this, by the way.
Yeah.
They're gonna be spawning and despawning while you have this thing.
Okay.
You'll see. The ones you didn't kill are probably gonna spawn right now and then despawn. It was a thing in the original game as well. I guess they didn't. They didn't in this. Okay.
Okay, that got
Usually
fixed.
when you... I usually skip all of them and just go for the thing. So they just kind of keep jumping out and then they go back into the ground.
There we go. It fits right in.
Might want to back away, Raziel.
Why? Oh no. I left the stove on. Give me a hug.
I guess this shit is basically the glyphs of this game.
Yeah. Hey, it's
Now we
Freezer's
get the
attack.
sun. Go grab it, Lucas. You got the power of light in you now.
Nice. If only I had to use it to kill vampires, it would be easier.
Yeah, this would have been the ultimate fucking weapon.
Into the forge and imbued the blade with the elemental power of light. Thus armed, I now had the means to re-enter the stronghold and finally use Mobius's...
By the way, all the Reavers have their own sound. If you haven't noticed.
Yeah. Extra health.
Yep.
This one's a lot more flashy. So I assume I have to hit the crystal with this now and we'll bring
Yep.
open? Okay. Checkpoint!
Already activated.
The Guardian.
Yeah, that's a Guardian. Oh, you got it. Sometimes they'll be in the basin, sometimes they'll be in the door, you know, whatever you have to use.
Yeah.
So, crystal like that, you can aim and hit it. But you can do it closer to the thing if you want.
Is it timed?
Might be, I don't remember.
Shine on, Gracie Diamond. It's a JoJo reference.
Sorry, Lucas, it cut you off completely.
Oh no, you missed my joke.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I could not hear anything you said once you shut the crystal.
Okay.
And I still can't.
I thought you were completely unamused. Hello? Alright. I guess we lost him.
I said I couldn't hear anything you said after you shut the crystal.
Yeah, no, I could hear that, but then I was talking and you weren't replying, so.
And again, I couldn't hear anything you said after that, so I changed the server to Brazil.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes. So
Yeah,
what did
okay.
you say when you...
No,
I heard something about reference, but then it was...
No, yeah, no, I said something and then since you were silent, I thought you were completely unamused by it. What I said was, let me just get in the position. My back. No, I just said like, I illuminated the crystal. And I said like, shine on, crazy diamond.
Yes.
Then I said it's a JoJo reference.
I did the right thing of staying silent. Anyway, this is not where you have to go. You have to go through the moat, Lucas.
What?
Go through the gate again.
Okay.
I don't know if it's been closed or not, but that's where you have to go.
It was on the water, right?
Yes. It was the third one.
Okay.
In the middle. Not the third one, it was the middle one. This is the waterfall, which is the opposite of the gate.
So I was fine, you were just unamused by my joke.
Okay, they did close it.
Yep.
So you have to open it again.
Oh.
What are you doing?
I wanted to get out.
You're not gonna get out here.
Why is it doing that?
You have Lucas, it's faster to swim underwater.
No, but
Then overwater.
that fucking vibration that didn't let me move anywhere.
don't know.
Like the game was doing like this.
I get it. I get it.
And it-
On the left side of the waterfalls, you can find the gate controls. I get it. It's a quirk of the game. Again, you'll swim faster underwater. I know you don't like it, but it's actually faster if you swim underwater.
Uh-huh. There we go. Checkpoint. Now I can open it again.
They could have just not bothered closing it.
Yeah. But they need their discrete loading screens, Alec. They have to be like, oh, we can't let people see the game seeing a loading screen.
Okay, you need to go to the left side again. And save.
Save, motherfucker.
And since
Why?
And since you didn't use the Spectral Realm shift, you don't have to grab the thing.
The basin.
I would save as well. Boink.
There we go. Yeah, I don't need the basin.
Yeah, you don't need the basin.
Okay, I just want to see how long it's been since the last save. Okay, it wasn't that much.
40 minutes.
I mean, it would be a really fucking shame to lose it, but at the same time, it's not really that much time.
Yep.
Again, I really appreciate a pointer now for where my attack is gonna land.
Yeah.
I'm on water. No, please, no, stop doing that. I beg of you, Raziel, whatever.
Welcome back into the Citadel.
A stronghold. I can activate this if I need to. Great. I hate this. I absolutely hate the fucking water controls. Ah! Hello. You are now trapped here. Oof. Funny how I'm technically feeding it souls and yet it decides that it needs more.
Well, it's greedy.
Really little shit. Guys, we need to reach the goal of souls. If only you could kill more guards, I could pay my raid bill, and my sunlight bill, and my dark bill.
No, it's the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Fate bill. The never-ending cycle of life and non-life. Being born and reborn.
Yeah.
Which is appropriate for DSP. So this room, you'll probably recognize it.
Let me see.
Oh, maybe not. Anyway, this door was closed before, if you remember.
Yeah. Blood to go. There we go. Can you please die? You're withstanding more than a regular human should be able to. Oh, there was another one returning.
Yep. Anyway, you don't actually have to go through that door, I think. You can simply go to the right, I believe. And that's where the door was. Over here. but it might need you to go through the spectral realm.
Oh, okay.
I think that was the first spectral realm door you went through.
Yeah, where I got the... Or the soul Reaver fused.
Not here, look. Over there. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Oh well.
Unless not. Okay. I guess you do have to go to the center. Okay, never mind, I guess.
Hold up. He just likes going through the thing.
Remember that you have a block.
This one.
Yeah.
The fuck do you think you're doing?
Eating. Minding my own business.
Well, not anymore.
Piece of shit.
Okay, that's a physical door.
Yeah, no shit. You've seen spectral doors?
I mean, like, doors that I can't
That's a
go.
gate. It's called a gate, Lucas.
You don't have to be so anal about it.
I'm not.
Okay.
Hey. Oh, it's this part. Okay.
Show yourself, Kain.
Here, Raziel. Everything is decided here. You cannot comprehend the magnitude, the rapture and the tragedy of this moment. And yet you must, if Nosgoth is to be dragged from the wreckage of its damnation.
I understand only this, Kain. That you and Mobius have impelled me to this moment simply means I can trust neither of you. I don't know who's pulling the strings, but it no longer matters, because I'm cutting them. I set my own course from here.
If it were only that simple.
Your fatalism is tiresome, Kain.
And profoundly ingrained, Raziel. You must understand, our presence here doesn't alter history. You and I meet here because we are compelled to. We have always met here. History is irredeemable. Drop a stone into a rushing river. The current simply courses around it and flows on as if the obstruction were never there. You and I are pebbles, Raziel, and have even less hope of disrupting the time stream. The continuum of history is simply too strong, too resilient. Except, then how do we explain William here? The beloved boy king turned tyrant. In my youth, I witnessed William's rise to power and his transformation into the nemesis who laid waste to Nosgoth.
Keep your distance, Kain.
Years later, I stumble upon a chance to journey back in history, unaware that the entire affair has been carefully orchestrated by Mobius. In my wisdom, I seize this opportunity to murder the young king before he can ravage Nosgoth, and thereby provide the catalyst Mobius needs to ignite a genocidal war against our race.
I warn you, no further.
This one reckless act unravels the skein of history. The nemesis never becomes the nemesis. William dies a martyred saint. I, the vampire assassin, become the author of my own species' extinction, and Mobius profits from it all. I destroyed a tyrant only to create one far worse. But how can it be so? How, if history is immutable? The answer is here in this room, Raziel. Mobius propelled William and me together, but ensured first that we were both armed with the Soul Reaver. The Reaver is the key. Two incarnations of the blade meet in time and space. A paradox is created, a temporal distortion powerful enough to derail history.
Is this your sorcery?
Not mine, Raziel. Yours. You have nothing to fear from me, Raziel. You hold all of the cards.
Then perhaps I should test your sincerity. If what you say is true, you should be terrified. I could kill you here and now.
And so you do, Raziel.
What's happening?
We're hurtling towards our destinies, Raziel. What you feel is the pull of history rushing to meet us. This is where history and destiny collide. If you truly believe in free will, Raziel, now is the time to prove it. Kill me now, and we both become pawns of history, dragged down the path of an artificial destiny. I was ordained to assume the role of Balanced Guardian in Nosgoth, while you were destined to be its savior. But the map of my fate was redrawn by Mobius, and so in turn was yours.
This is madness!
Fight it, Raziel. This moment does not have to be an ending. It can become a prelude.
I can't.
You can, Raziel. Look inside and see that it is so. You have the power to reshape our inevitable futures. Poor William.
What is this?
History, a pause, a paradox, Raziel. Even now, the time stream strains to divert itself, finding its old course blocked by your refusal to destroy me. The future is reshuffling itself to accommodate your monumental decision. This is where we restore ourselves, Raziel, and reclaim our intended destinies. It may yet be possible for me to assume my role as Balanced Guardian and return the pillars to their rightful inheritors.
To the vampires. And this is the destiny you have urged me to discover. I don't know what game you and Mobius are playing, Kain, but I refuse to be your pawn. Unlike you, I still revere whatever shred of humanity I've managed to preserve. You will not use me as the instrument of your messianic delusions.
Very well, Raziel. I'll not ask you to trust me. Your truths are for you to discover alone.
Humble words for one who presumes to teach me a lesson at every turn.
Then continue your journey and learn your own lessons, Raziel. Remember, Mobius led you here, but you walk away unfettered. A champion of free will and conqueror of false histories. There is much more for you to unearth, if you have the heart for the truth and the will to see it.
Okay. So I guess we altered history.
Yep. So, in the true history, you were supposed to kill Kain right here.
Mm-hmm.
However, something happened.
Even Raziel is confused.
Yeah.
Can it?
Yeah, the door's open.
Can I pick it up?
Nope. But you can see the distortion happening.
Yeah.
So you have a Soul Reaver, technically. That's your Wraith Blade.
Yeah.
And the Soul Reaver there is also reacting. So that's why this shit's happening, why every time you get close.
It's like they're clashing to stay in the same path of history. In the same moment in histories that should not belong together.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, should I leave the stronghold or do I go through the...
Go to this door, I guess. You need to get to the time chamber where you started the game, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Because if you remember, there was a light crystal there. Just use the Reaver, it's fine.
I don't know, I really like this attack.
Okay. You're not the only one. It gets useful. Okay, that's where you are.
Again, this is really fucking funny.
Adam, you have hurt in the very depths of my soul. Yeah, they disappeared. Oh, I thought they disappeared.
Okay. At least one of them remained.
One of them did. Okay, don't go up the stairs. Look around if there's another door.
I came through that one. Oh, okay.
Actually, go through that door for a second.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this the one you came from?
Yeah, I'm fairly sure this is from where I came from.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, here's the other weapon.
Empty one.
Yeah.
Because you're going back to the exit again. That's the thing. Oh well, keep going. Let's see where it takes you. If it takes you to the balcony, then you went the wrong way.
Okay. Maybe it was not that door.
Maybe it is this door. Maybe it's this one.
Maybe it's this one.
Yeah, this is the one. Yeah. That's what I was thinking of.
I feel like Raziel is displaced. Because the doors are like, he's going through the door from within the geometry.
He might be, yeah. Yeah, he might be.
Can you fucking stop? Thank you.
Dude, stop. Fed yourself and the Reaver.
Yeah. A 2-for-1 combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't he feel displaced?
Hmm?
Doesn't he feel displaced?
Yeah, maybe.
Ow!
Hey, dogs.
Seeing this fucking dogs in armor reminds me of one of my fucking favorite images. It's in Spanish, but it's basically a very medieval painting. And it has a woman, like a really nobility woman, with a dog in full armor. And they added the text of, I want a full body armor for Fido. But ma'am, that's not really very much need. Do I speak in Chinese, buddy? An armor for Fido. No, this is where I came from.
No, this
Is it?
maybe.
If the gun is on the
Probably.
floor.
Yeah. Okay.
No, okay, this is the proper place.
I'll probably keep track of the
Symbols.
Oh, the compass. We're heading west right now.
Yep. Again, they linger for a lot.
Yeah. This room's gonna be very important later.
Okay.
Not later.
Oh shit. Did he fucking jump?
Yeah, because you swung at him.
Piece of shit. As Tenma would say, piece of shit ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay, so not this one, it's just be this path, I guess.
Rat.
Hello.
Yeah, there should be a basin right next to the door.
Mm-hmm. Eh. What? I love that. He throws it away, but he throws it like the candle impacts on them, so it makes no fucking damage.
Well, you're here.
Oh, what was this? A crystal? Oh, there it is. Let's see. Wait. Was there a thing to save here? No.
No.
Okay.
The first save point was outside the stronghold, if you remember.
Oh, right.
Where you started today's game.
Ah, yes. I like that look on your face, Mobius. You really don't know what to do now, do you, old man? Here you are, caught without your damned staff. And I suspect things aren't progressing quite as you'd hoped. You're not used to the fly turning to confront you in your web, are you?
Kain's devious influence has poisoned your mind, Raziel. Now you see betrayal everywhere, even in your closest allies.
We were never allies, Mobius. Conspirators, perhaps. Briefly.
Why did you not kill Kain when you had the chance? He was at your mercy.
Precisely. I had a choice, and I chose mercy. And now I know your sordid little secret. The significance of that displacement I felt when the two Reavers came together. Strangely enough, I was enlightened by the devious Kain, not by you. In fact, I've learned much more than you counted on. I understand now how you've tried to manipulate all of history for your own personal gain. But now all your little schemes are whirling in ruin around you, aren't they? All because I chose to exert my will for once, rather than obey the demands of sorcerers and spirits and demons, all singing the same tiresome refrain, "Kill Kain." I'm setting my own path from here, Mobius. I intend to discover the truth behind all of this.
But you condemn us all with this impetuous act.
Hardly impetuous. It took all the will I could muster. Had my refusal to kill Kain reshuffled your carefully stacked deck of cards?
You really think that you're exercising your free will, Raziel? You're simply Kain's servant.
I do not serve Kain. I merely did not kill him.
Raziel, do not forget your purpose here. You are destined to be the savior of Nosgoth.
Oh, I'm sick of hearing that particular phrase. As for saving Nosgoth, so far I see precious little reason to bother. And I'll choose my own purpose from here on out, Time Streamer. Right now, I choose to manipulate you for a change. Go, In there.
What are you doing?
Come, Mobius. You're a cunning serpent. You'll piece it together, I imagine. This era is of no further use to me. You will operate this device to provide me passage. I want to see the world in a simpler time, before the Sarafan began their crusade.
And what about Kain? You're leaving your core behind.
You kill him if it's so damned important.
You need only touch the 2 poles of the switch, and the device will transport you. But I urge you to reconsider.
You've lost your powers of persuasion, old man. Rot here and forget me.
It is going exactly as you planned, isn't it?
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer. Welcome, damn span soul. Welcome to your destiny.
By the way, I don't know if my eyes are tired or something, but that flash of lightning destroyed my eyes.
Yeah.
Even as I emerged from that infernal time-streaming chamber, I suspected treachery. The stronghold was vacant, derelict, and abandoned.
Okay. Hello?
Have fun.
Who are you?
These are demons, Lucas. They do leave a soul, though.
What?
Have fun. These enemies are much more annoying to get rid of.
Great.
Anyway, have fun.
Why do we have murals of Mordor 500 years in the past?
This is much further into the future.
Ah.
You've been. Did you not catch the fact that you were put into the future instead by Mobius?
Yeah, I was still not sure, you know, it's one of those, like, am I overthinking?
Like Raziel mentions that, yeah, it suspects treachery.
Is my
You've
soul
got the
river?
Reaver.
Hey, this is still the
Yes,
lighter.
it's there. You can see on the lower left corner there.
Ah, okay.
Lucas. Yeah. And yeah, the humans are fighting the demons as well, so you will have to fight the victor if you wait.
So they will not be like the humans in the Citadel that actually are like, oh, we surrender our lives to you, buddy.
There are no easy modes in this one.
Oh,
Now
no,
they.
for against me! No!
Why did you get close?
I didn't think they would like team up on me.
Oh no! The enemies are fighting each other. They're all programmed to fight against me. I should get close to them. You're priority target number 1, my dude. Remember that you can block.
Yeah. Oh, now you've done it, you piece of shit.
Yeah, they could team up.
No, I did not want the sword! Fuck you. Thank you for waiting. Now get fucked.
Hey, Lucas.
Yeah, how about today?
They can follow you into the spectral realm.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Anyway, go on. That's it. And this is where my PS2 game crashed.
Okay.
Go on, Lucas. Interrupt them.
Who are you betting on? I think the demons will
The
win.
demons. Demons will win every time.
I can imagine them. Where's that soul going? What do we care? Keep fighting. Come on. Kill it for me. So I
Oh,
can
you might
kill-
actually win.
Well, he stun locked him.
Yeah. Might actually win, Lucas.
Oh no. Well, the other one waits. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he did it. Amazing.
And
then-
one just came and tapped him and he died.
Yeah, he was at the end of his health. Easy prey.
Ow. Piece of shit. What?
It's a force field to keep you in here.
That did a lot of damage.
Well, it didn't. He hit you while this was happening.
There we go. Oh, come on. Well, that's my first death, I guess. And he's
Remember
here.
what I said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least they can also die in the spirit realm.
Yep.
Yeah, he's not here, is he?
But no. But again, it's in a way, it's also a good thing because you can you'll have an easier time
Dispatching them.
off. But they can very easily kill you in the spectral realm as well.
No wonder you told me to keep track of the checkpoints.
Yeah.
That really fucking hurt my eyes.
Yoink. Didn't want to take the weapon.
That's a lot of demons.
Yep. Good luck, Lucas. Uh-oh, more of them.
Can you fucking die already? There we go.
He did. They will chase you. Yeah, it's a thing where you have to get away just enough.
Yeah. I don't have a higher. Ah, come on.
Welcome back.
I don't have higher ground like in the original.
Careful. Careful. Otherwise, you'll go back all the way to the warp room.
Yeah. That was lucky.
Yep.
It is much easier to dispatch of them. Here.
Yep. Plus, you got all the health.
Yeah. What's the weapon does? Oh yeah. This is the one that yes, it is. No, it's not this one.
Yeah. Every long weapon will have that attack.
Mm-hmm. Something telling me this happened. The store. Something's happened to the store. Like someone came
Yeah,
out.
just a little demon. Just a little demon attack. There's another guy shooting at you.
Yeah, I can see the bullets going through me, Alec.
You should probably do something about that.
There we go. Healing with the Soul Reaver doesn't heal me, right?
No, it does not.
I'm just gonna play the poking game.
Die!
It's somehow easier because they don't know what the fuck to do.
Yep. And it's also fast.
Yeah. Ow.
Uh-oh.
Can you go back to fighting each other, please?
Nope. It is now you, buddy.
Well, at least they're hitting each other. Like that.
Uh-oh. The humans died. And now it's your turn.
This is really fucking stupid.
And yet you're about to die.
No.
Yes. Very yes.
It was all part of my plan. Yeah, so you now only have one physical enemy. And he just died. And now I can just go back. All according to Kikak. Here, I'm the picture. Can you stop doing that? My eyes are tired.
No. No. At least you don't get a headache like Jessica does.
No. But I don't know why I'm so tired today.
Life.
Oh yes, it's particularly today. Ow! Piece of shit!
Got you by the tipples.
Oh fuck.
Hey, you did it.
Yeah, one. This gives me enough time to kill! There we go. Looks lucky.
Yeah.
If I had any doubts about the era I now occupied, this grotesque tableau certainly eliminated them. For here was Mobius, long since murdered by Kain.
Apparently, this is actually Warlord's head.
Leader of his bloodthirsty crusade. And if I required further evidence, I needed only to behold the gruesome trophy Mobius held aloft.
Like his real head?
Okay. Yeah, that's his actual head.
Okay.
Kill of Mobius's cutthroat mob. His execution marked the annihilation of the vampires.
That's why they made it a different shade from the statue. You can still see the blood.
Mobius had propelled me over a century to its ghastly future. The intent behind this little detour was unmistakable. Having failed to make me his
Can you switch the
obedient
graphics for a second?
Mobius intended to keep me ignorant of my true destiny, which clearly
it's
lay
still...
in Nosgoth's
Okay,
past.
never mind.
While
Go
his
back.
deception only reinforced my purpose, Mobius had effectively stranded me here. This left me no course but to explore the era I now occupied and see what changes the century had wrought following Kain's ill-fated decision. Perhaps time had cleared a path for me into the mountains, where I might unearth more clues behind the mystery of Janos Aldrin.
Yep.
Great. Ow.
One more hit, buddy. Just a little zappy zap.
Like that one?
Like that. Like that. Just like that.
Well, it's easier fighting with the Soul Reaver.
Yeah.
I say that as I'm about to die!
Yeah.
But, God damn it! Fuck you!
Okay, make sure you grab the light Reaver here.
With... yeah.
You'll probably need to open that gate again.
Do you think the crystal will still be there?
I mean, it might not be, but it might as well be.
Make sure of it.
Yeah, I think there was a basin there as well. You're going backwards.
Oh.
I think.
Okay, yeah, it's to the left.
Yeah, you have to go through the gate. Yeah.
It actually
It's
has
kind of hard to see. It's kind of hard to see, so everybody assumed Wardor's head was part of the statue, but here it's a little bit more noticeable. But yeah, I only learned in trivia that that's actually Wardor's head.
Okay.
Anyway, you have to go through the big gate.
And in Blood Omen 2 is that it is not explained at all that he's still he's alive again, right?
Well, it's not explained, but apparently there was supposed to be some instance where it's mentioned that they stitched his head back up, back on him, and it revived him.
Right.
You did it.
Oh! Jeez. You piece of shit!
You got the lightning types, the poison types, and an extra surprise one that you'll find out later.
Of course. At least this one kills for a lot.
Yeah. There's another one there, but you can ignore him.
Yeah, fuck him. I can just go through the door. Raziel, how did you escape? I just left.
What pathetic charade is this now, Mobius?
No charade, Raziel. Only the entreaties of this martyr.
Oh, fuck off.
Your pleas mean nothing to me after all your deceit. You have propelled me into Nosgoth's future, Mobius, and left me stranded here.
I am truly sorry, Raziel, but it was necessary. Consider it the last valiant act of a doomed man. You have strayed from your purpose, and now behold the result. Gaze upon the wasteland you and Kain authored together.
I fail to see how I'm responsible.
You slaughtered Kain, and by doing so, you have released a multitude of horrors upon this world. I can accept that Kain has murdered me, Raziel. As the Time Guardian, I foresaw that incident long before it occurred, and I take some small comfort in the fact that Kain remains the sole survivor of his vile breed. But you have single-handedly made my sacrifice meaningless.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Your argument is disingenuous, Tyrus. I cannot see how killing or sparing Kain's future self would alter these events. This wasteland was created by Kain's original refusal at the Pillars. Amidst all these twists and turns, that event has never changed. You are cunning, Mobius. I think you've gotten tangled in your own web.
As Kain clings to his precious seat of power, the pillars sink into a mire of decay, dragging all of Nosgoth down with them.
I don't think this has anything to do with the pillars, or Kain's failure to sacrifice himself. I think you're simply afraid because you don't know what he's up to. He's a wild card, isn't he? And you don't want his influence in your game. Which is why you wanted me to eliminate him. Well, now that he survived, you have no idea what's coming, do you? Maybe, for the first time in your entire life, you're terrified that he may have truly found a third option out of the dilemma you orchestrated for him.
Kain's lies have addled your mind. Leave this place and trouble my spirit no more.
Oh, fuck off.
If you even are a spirit, you've forgotten. I have a way to tell for sure. If you risk it. I didn't think so. Either way, you lose.
It would have been funny. I came through that gate.
Yeah.
God, Mobius is more annoying with each passing game.
You have no idea, buddy. Defiance is still there. Yeah. I know I said that you can skip a lot of the fights, but that only applied to enemies that could not trap you.
Yeah, I can
For
see.
humans it's gates, for these fuckers it's the magic.
Portal thing.
The magic DMC wall. Uh-oh. That was close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yoink.
That should have not. I didn't grab it. That should have not worked the way it did. But yeah, it did.
I'd rather feed my fucking weapon than you guys.
Checkpoint!
Oh hey, finally. Okay, let's see if the door's open. Oh, it is. Okay, cool.
I'm still gonna grab the.
You have it. On lower left corner.
Damn it.
Lower left corner always illustrates which Reaver you have, and if it's not there, then you have the normal one.
Right. Okay. So left?
Yeah, save up. Yay! You did the thing.
Ah!
You did the underwater somersault.
There we go.
And to save.
And we can save here with a smidge of my health.
Yeah. And you'll return with full health, probably, maybe, I don't know. I doubt it.
Okay, how much was it? Almost an hour.
Almost an hour, yeah.
Okay. Well, we can end it here.
Yeah, the saves are kind of sporadic.
Yep. I can see that. There's also a lot of monologuing in the middle.
Yeah, and you can't skip it.
Well, I don't want to skip.
Related.
Yeah. So yeah, we're getting ended here. We kind of went a little bit over time, but it's fine. Anyways, we're gonna stop here. So thank you everyone so much for watching. If you like our stuff, there are links to in our description. There's also a link to our Discord, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.